This video is kinda here to respond to the video Kriegera made a long time ago about me. If you don't know who he is, Kriegera is also known as T95 or as Ryan, is one of those TF2 figures whose name doesn't travel because of the skill, but because of the noise he's doing. He's not respected as a top player, he's not known for improvement or creativity. He's known because every time he shows up, there is a drama. And because he's a closet. And that's kind of the part people tend to forget, like both sides of the community clone him. So legit players clone him because he's insufferable, and the cheating clones him because, well, he's a closet. Kriegera is basically the story of a guy who tries to frame himself as a good player, while moving like a closet cheater who is terrified of losing the image of a good player. If we had to summarize his identity, it will be basically built in that one sentence: I'm legit, and you need to believe that I'm legit. Not because it's true, because it's useful. Because once the people believe that he's legit, he can basically do anything, and it will still look clean. He can accuse people, bait reactions, cut context, steer paranoia, and if someone pushes back, you don't even need to defend the facts, but you just need to defend the persona of a legit guy. And just to be precise, so nobody twists my sentences, I'm not saying that this current video is a code document providing and proving how he cheats. I'm saying his behaviors and his content match the way how a closet cheater think. If you want to have proofs, I've made another video about that guy focusing on his gameplay, and Veroby made a video a few years ago about him, and he was also detailing how that guy was cheating. As for the mindset part, basically he have an obsession with being perceived as good, an obsession with reputation, and an endless need to control the narrative around every interaction he's having. And that's exactly what closet cheating is about. It's about getting the benefits of cheating without losing the social reward. And Kriegera, his whole online existence is a social reward. And that's why he kinda wants to be a victim so badly. Because if he's a victim, he don't need to answer questions. He just have to receive sympathy from people. That's also where the DAVO comes in. So if you don't know what DAVO stands for, it basically stands for deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. A manipulation pattern where someone responds to criticism by denying it, attacking the critic, and then flipping the world so they look like the victim. To Ryan's style, the deny is basically him dodging the substance with calling people obsessed about him, calling them having no proof and stuff like that. For his attack is just like going for your character, for your motive, for your tone, your credibility. Like in my case, for example, going for the fact that, yeah, I have an accent and shit like that. And then he just reverse by suddenly putting himself into the victim position as like being the one being bullied, targeted, and persecuted for being quote-unquote honest. And that's not a defense. That's more like a stage control at my eyes. Now we get to the part that matters the most. Because, as I said, I'm not here to prove he's cheating. It already got proven. It's just, one fact amongst the others. But I will focus a bit more on morality. What you're currently seeing is a screenshot of a community post that he made around a year ago, where he makes fun of someone this. He makes fun of it, calling them trash, saying that the person deserved it, and then immediately plugging his own video like it's a fucking promo. That's not being edgy or having a dark humor. It's just currently a man seeing death and thinking, how do I turn that into engagement? For a bit of context, the person who is dead, I knew that guy. He was a really good friend and he was catching cheaters and exposing them. Now, back to Van, shall we? If someone can do that, if someone can use a dead person as a thumbnail in their fucking personal morality play, then I'm sorry, but I don't believe that you have principles. I believe you have a hunger. You have a hunger for attention. Like you seek attention a lot. And there will be two outcomes of this. Either it will escalate, or the person will just justify it by saying they are the victim and people are bullying them. And that's exactly why that guy is getting clowned on. Not because he's misunderstood, but because the persona is quite transparent. He wants respect without owning it, he wants authority without accountability, and he wants the aesthetic of being legit while constantly behaving like someone who can't survive without his narrative ammo. I think that's the sad mindset and truth behind that guy. He's just a guy with a giant ego, a guy with no personality beside being narcissistic, besides seeking for drama, beside needing that to feel like he exists. In every Hightower match he's going to, he's getting kicked by people because he got marked. In every 2-4, it's the same. He's getting kicked because he got marked by people and because people know that he's cheating. At the end of the day, that guy is just a sad individual who is trying to create some sort of authority, some sort of victimizations on himself. But I'm sorry to say that if you go and make fun of someone's death just for attentions, just to promote your little channel, you are just a sad individual. You are just a sad human. Frankly, maybe you need to question yourself and just, I don't know, quit all of that and grow up, because if you need to do that to feel like you exist, it's insanely sad. Anyway, it was Malatos. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I wish you guys an happy new year.